Hello, and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley, and today class we're going to continue our little mini-series which we've had at this hour for the last few days about idioms, in particular idioms that have something to do with the body or the mind or life. Life and death. Idioms. It's true. Idioms that to do with the ideas of life and death. As always, we will learn these idioms by doing some exercise together as a class, some mix and match and fill in the blank exercises, and as we go along, I will be discussing related idioms as well as how to use the idioms practically, circumstances in which we use these idioms. And always, I urge students to share similar idioms from your culture, from your language, especially if you idioms can translate it directly. That's always very interesting to me. So I urge you to share those with me. Abdullah, come on back. Don't know where he went, but oh, there he is again. Okay, terrific.
Oh,
Hello. How are you today? How are you? Hello, hello. Hi, Abdullah.
hi, teacher.
Hi. Here we go. Okay. Nader, texting today. Great. Hello, hello. Wow, I can't seem to keep my camera on. All right. Don't know why, but okay. In any case, hello, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again. Can you hear me clearly?
Very. You're quite loud.
Maybe your connection a little choppy.
Really?
Mm.
Okay. All right. Not sure why, but all right. Okay. See if I can do something about that. But anyway, hello everyone, and let's get started looking at idioms with the life, death. Okay. First, we can share. First thing we're going to do is look at some literal meanings of words that we will be using in these idioms. So for a little vocabulary warm-up, so to speak, you'll be using these bold words, bold italic, in the italics to fill in the blanks for these sentences. So please just read the sentence and try to fill in the blank with one of these words or phrasal verb over here. Okay. Nader, since you were first, I'm going to start with you. And I know you're texting today, so I'll go ahead and read it. In some countries, it is normal to blank friends and family members on both cheeks when you meet. Kiss, of course. Warm up. It's normal to warm up friends and family members. No, of course, kiss. Nader, do you normally do this? Would this be normal behavior? Would you kiss your friends and family members on both cheeks when they come to your house? Not for you personally. Okay, me neither. Abdullah, how about you?
Yeah.
Would you do that? Yes. Okay. I don't even kiss my wife on both cheeks. One maybe I can do that, but anyway. Okay. Abdullah, let's continue. Number 2.
In some countries, it is normal to dash friends and family members on both checks when you meet. Two,
Well, just did that one, Abdullah.
uh, dice.
Kiss. No. Kiss.
No, kiss with friends.
Yeah. Friends and family members. But yes, you sound shocked. Okay. Yes, please. Abdullah, we just looked at that one. Can you try for two?
If you rent a house or flat, the contract you sign is called a dash. If you rent, lease.
Lease. Very good. When you yes, rent a house, or you can lease a car in many places, which means, of course, that you sign a contract. A lease can be a verb, to lease an apartment, or it can be a noun. All right. For you, something. Heidi, number 3.
The spiritual part of the person is sometimes called the soul.
Indeed. Heidi, do you have a soul?
My soul.
Yeah, you have one, right? Okay. I hope I have one. Yes. All right. Very good. Nader, number 4. That which some people believe controls destiny is called fate. Indeed. If you're a fatalist, then you think you are fate, that your destiny.
Sometimes dice control.
Controlled by of the
Control your
dice.
destiny. Sometimes.
Good point. Yeah, actually, and that's, since we're talking idioms, there's our idiom about being controlled by a roll of the dice, for example. So I know you're making a joke, but actually, yeah, it's actually quite relevant. All right, Abdullah, number 5.
Suffering and discomfort cause maybe fate.
I don't think so. Fate, fate in number, the power which some people believe controls destiny is called fate. Suffering and discomfort. No? Have you ever seen the movie or the play Les Miserables? Okay, that's a horrible hint, maybe. Okay, all right. The answer is misery. Misery. Great, great sorrow. All right, is misery. Great sorrow, pain.
Misery.
Okay. Let me say a quick welcome and hello and to Rafa. Hello, Rafa.
Hi, teacher. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Hi there. How have you been?
Hello.
How have you been, Rafa?
I think I'm having connection problems. Sorry.
It may be me. I think, Rafa, it may be me, to tell you the
That
truth.
could be.
I'm having some internet issues. Sorry for that. I apologize to everyone. Try to bear with me. Hopefully, it'll go away. Okay. Heidi, number 6.
Small wooden or plastic cube with dots used in games is called a dice.
There's your dice, Heidi. Okay. Very good. Heidi, do you have any people have dice games?
Yeah, it's Japanese. What's it? Old game. Before many years ago, over 100 years ago, I watched a TV, the old age movie. They use dice to play.
Ah, yeah, dice are very, very old. They found like ancient dice, like ancient Egypt and definitely Rome and played dice for concept. Uh, okay, Nader, number 7. You need to blank your food if it goes cold before you have finished it. Well, okay. Don't know about that, but Nader, you need to blank your warm up. Yeah, thank you. Okay, heat up. You can say heat up as well, or warm. Sure. You can warm up pre-cooked food to make it more. Rafa, your turn, and now you're gone. Okay. Oops. Okay, Abdullah, too. Here's what we're going to do. We have a new exercise, 50-50 chance. All right? You're going to choose life or death, Abdullah. Choose, Abdullah, life or death. Which do you want? A. All right. And then we'll talk about the
Sick to life. Sick to death.
sick to death. Right. Very good. You're very tired of something. This is very common. We say, I'm really sick of your attitude. Or, to add extra emphasis, I am really sick to death of your attitude. Really, really tired of your attitude. Yes. I'm sick to death of advertisements every 2 minutes on the television. All right. Really tired. I'm fed up is another related idiom. I'm fed up. Okay, Heidi. Choose life or death. B.
It's very difficult. Frightened that. I don't know. Life. I don't know.
Very good. Well, if you frighten the death out of you, well, I guess you're immortal. I don't know, but yeah, frighten the life out of me. Now, I think this is more widely used by British people. I've heard Americans say this, but Americans, I understand why you're confused, because Americans probably say, "You frighten me half to death." You have to frighten me half to death. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Even having problems with the chat box here. All right, frighten the life out of me. You really scared me. Hello, Aratheli. How are you? Welcome to the class.
Hello, I think I'm having some problem because I can't hear you properly.
I think it's me, actually. I think I have some connection issues. Sorry about that. I think me, Aratheli. Bear with me. I'm hoping that it will stop soon. Okay, Aratheli, anyway, welcome. Hang on, and we'll come down to you in just a minute. Nader, C, a new lease of, yeah, on. You're right. I don't know why I say a new lease of life. I've actually never heard that. Yeah, I be just American, because American, we say a new life. Sorry, a new lease on life. Okay. Basically, like a second chance. getting a renewing your lease in your apartment means you can stay in your apartment for longer. So if you have a new lease on life, you can live longer. So this could be actually used, for example, really quite concretely, if you recovered from a serious illness like cancer or something, you have a new lease on, or it can be used exactly. For example, if a company gets a badly needed loan, the company, ABC company, has got a new lease on life since they secured the bank loan. So, okay, Artheli, how about D? You, Artheli, you can choose life or death. Artheli, are you there? Okay. Heidi.
For the life?
Right. The life of me.
Life
Okay.
of me.
Life of me, I can't figure this out. Example, there. Basically an exclamation. Well, goodness sakes, or for the life of me, okay, for all my attempts, as much as I can, for the life of me, I don't know why this won't work. For the life of me, I can't figure something out. It's basically used as an exclamation. Normally, well, when we don't understand something, or we can't figure something out. Okay. Nader, E. A fate which is more common. Sure. I have. Okay. Than death. Okay. Speaking of which one's common, okay. Wow. Actually, all of these in part two are so far are extremely common. Really, every single one of them. Fate worse than death is a very common idiom, usually spoken sarcastically. Well, maybe that's obvious. There's not many fates that are worse than death. Okay. So sarcastic. Oh, Bobby is eating Jane. Oh my God, a fate worse than death. Okay. All right. You have to stay late and work with the boss by yourself. Like it's a fate worse than death. Okay. Very sarcastic idiom. Some idioms are extremely sarcastic and used basically only in a sarcastic way. Heidi,
The life and soul of the party. No.
right. That's right. Very good. The life and soul of the party. All right, and very often shortened to the life of the party. I think Americans tend to say party. Again, another very common idiom. Heidi, are you the life of the party when you go to a party?
It means very cheerful party.
Well, okay. See the little picture here?
Yeah.
Is this Heidi? Is this you when you go to a party?
Before I could drink alcohol, yeah, I did. But now I can't drink any alcohol. I became I forgot. I'm sorry, I can't speak English very well because I took a lot of Spanish lesson today.
And this crowded out English. Okay. Okay, well, there's a picture of the life of the party. Doesn't necessarily mean drinking alcohol or whatever. It means somebody who's being everyone's talking to. They're the most lively. They're of attention. Okay, that's pretty much saying it. There, G. With you're risking it all. Dicing with death, indeed. You're dicing with death. You're taking amazing chance. He's gonna jump his motorcycle. Remember when Evil Knievel, he's a guy, that's his stage name. He jumped his motorcycle over and I don't remember the advertisement for this spectacular feat. They said over and over again, Evil Knievel dices with death. Okay, it's an amazingly big chance. Example, racing with death, driving at this speed. You're taking a huge chance. Very good. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
You have Araceli?
Yes, yes, I'm
There.
finally here. Yeah, I was having problem with the sound, but it's okay now.
Okay. Good. I'm not sure. I might be having problems. They're doing something with my line. I've seen the trucks outside from my internet company. I have a feeling it may be partly well, not my fault, but on my end, my connection.
Yeah.
Ellie, H. Life or death?
Bored to death?
Oh, indeed. Oh my God, this meeting has lasted 3 hours. I'm bored to death. Exaggerated. It's a very, again, really common for English speakers to use this. Maybe, how about I? This is a good one. Are you there?
Me, I can
Yeah. Sorry.
like life warmed up. No,
I'll give you one more chance.
death.
Okay. British people say like death warmed up. Americans say like death over. All right. This is really common, or at least it was in my family growing up. You look like death warmed over. Warmed over, warmed up again, reheated. Okay, you look like death warmed over. You look like a dead person who was recently brought back to life. Which, if you can imagine that, if you can picture that, you don't look great. You look really bad. Okay, somebody could smell like warmed over, smells really bad. Somebody could look like death warmed over, or warm. An exaggerated. We have like an exaggerated analogy. All right, you look like a dead person. This is not flattering. So okay. Nader brings up a related idiom, really, at death. If you're you probably don't look good either. But let me explain a little something. We would use at or talk about a person very seriously ill, or really on the brink of death. 1 foot in the grave is another way to say that. So we would actually be talking about them physically, really, possibly being about to die. We use this phrase, like death warmed up, death warmed over, to talk about a person who's actually very healthy, but they don't look good, or a smell It's really bad. Oh, smells like death warm over in here. But we would never actually say about a sick, physically sick person. It's a sarcastic kind of analogy. Okay. And last one here, there, to save his death, to save his life. There, what do you think? Okay, hey there. I hope okay. I hope you can hear me. Arthel, what do you think? To save his
Life?
yes. Now, how do we do this? Do you have any idea? This is okay. Idiom is used again quite sarcastically. For example, he can't play cards to save his life. All right, she can't drive a car to save her life. All right, it's just something we add after we express somebody can't do something, even if life depended on it. All right, he couldn't. Very similarly, I might say he couldn't save money if his life depended on it. Very well, exactly the thing. He couldn't save money to save his life. He couldn't save if his life depended on it. Okay. Now, hopefully, I've explained these well enough. So now, if you can remember them, we can fill in with these sentences. Heidi, number 1, please.
Okay. All Mark talked about the whole everything was football. I was bored to death.
Bored. Very good. Exactly. Okay. Excellent. So somebody talks about the same thing all night. All right. Number 2. Please be quiet. I'm complaining. There? Are you there? Okay. Arafeli, what do you think?
Let me think. Mm, I don't know. Sick to death?
Very good. Yes. I'm sick to death if you're constantly complaining. And this would be, again, very common, very normal to express this idea, really. Yeah, they're very normal. Okay, Heidi, number 3.
Taking up golf since I retired was given me a new lease of life.
Very good. Americans would say a new on life. Okay. Okay. A new reason to live, or okay, maybe literally figurative, more abstract. A new reason, but no, really. But okay. An interest, something to make my life more exciting. It would also be common to hear in America, taking up golf since I'm retired has given me a new lease on life. A whole new. This is also very common for Americans, at least. Okay, welcome. Need air. Let's try number 4. Need air. I hope I don't have to sit next to Nigel at the wedding. That would be blank. He's the most boring person I know. Yes, dear, I can read your text. Or now I can, at least. So, Nadir, oh, I hope to sit next to at the wedding. That would be blank. He's the most boring person I know. That would be a fate worse than death. God, don't make me have to sit next to Nigel. A fate worse than death. Error 5. Earth, can you hear me? Oops, okay. Heidi.
Yeah.
About number 5.
But you should get the brakes fixed on your car. Every time you go out on the road, what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
You're always dancing with
Yes.
death.
Yes, correct. You're dicing with death. We also sometimes say with the devil. Same meaning, though. Taking very big risks. Dicing with death. Okay. Okay. Here, number 6. I remember his face, but blank. I can't remember his name. I remember his face, but try as much as I can. I'm frustratingly, I can't remember his name. For the life of me. Very good. For the life of me, I can't remember his name. Okay. As much as I try, for the life of me, for the life of me, I can't understand why people do these things. For the life of me, I don't know why something happens. This is very common with this. To express you don't see the logic in something or don't remember something. Araceli, number 7.
Are you ill? You look I don't know.
Look.
You look dicing with death, or
No. Dicing with death, taking a big chance.
like
yes.
what's the? I'm sorry, I having a lot of problems. I didn't listen to that part. Like death warm up.
Very good. And again, Americans say like death warmed over. British say death warmed up. But, yeah, okay. Are you ill? You look like death warmed over, meaning you don't look good. You look like a dead person. Obviously complimentary. Okay, you look really bad. All right. Very common phrase, by the way. You know, if you wake up after a party and you drink too much, you're really hungover, you might say, I feel like death warmed over. Very common to say, particular circumstance, actually. Very normal thing to say. Heidi, how about number 8?
Hello, who's there? Is someone there? Oh, it's you, Joe. You frightened the life out of me.
Very good.
I thought you were a burglar.
Yeah. Frightened the life of me. Okay. Frightened life out of me. Your Americans might more commonly say you frightened me half to death. Speak life and death. Or have this phrase as well. You frightened the pants off me. Pants, yeah, like trousers. Yeah, yeah, it's actually common. Frightened the pants off me. Oh my god. Yeah, kind of silly. Nader, my husband, cook? You must be joking. He can't cook. My husband, cook? You must be joking. He couldn't cook. He can't cook. Nader, what do you think? He thinks he doesn't know. Feli, do you know?
No, I'm not sure. My husband cook. You must be joking. He can go to save his life.
There you go. Yeah, can't cook. Or also, he could cook if his life depended on it. Okay.
Mm.
Right. Both very common. Obviously, this is a good example to express the fact that you strongly believe does not have ability. Okay. Heidi, how about the next one?
My sister is normally quiet, quite shy, but when she has a couple of drinks, she's the life and the soul of the party.
Right. Again, we often shorten that to the life of the party. Very good. The kiss of death. Speaking of kiss of death, there it is. Okay, again, we get to choose between life and death. What a fun class. Okay, one more time, choosing between life and death, which is this time asking him to the kiss of death. Good one. Okay. Very good. All right, this time, the fill in the blank in the form dialogue. If one person would say this, the second person may reply with an idiom. For example, Nader, we've decided to have the picnic on Sunday. The weather forecast is good for then. And the listener may reply, the weather forecast is good. Well, that's the death. The forecast is always wrong. Okay. Bad luck. All right, the kiss of death. It's very bad luck. You're asking almost like a curse. Great. Now you've done it. Now you said it's going to be nice weather. Well, you've cursed us. It's the kiss of death. Okay. A very bad sign. It could mean a very, very bad sign. For example, your company that you work for has just closed two of its buildings. Uh-oh, I think it's the kiss of death. We're all going to lose our jobs soon. Okay. Hello, Max. Welcome. Hello. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
There. Welcome.
Famous people.
Famous people in class today.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. The usual, all the usual suspects are here today. Okay. I might as well share that idiom with you. When normal people are in a place that you always say, okay, you might if you go have coffee at the same place every day and you recognize all faces, you might say, well, I see all the usual suspects are here. So here they are. Okay. Let's see. Araceli, how about number 2 here? Why did you leave your last job? Did you just want to change?
No, it was my boss. For some reason, she didn't like me. She made my life a misery.
Yes. Araceli, do you know any way to say she made my life? Do you know any others? Just curious. Okay, I'm gonna get that. She made my life a living hell. I think it's probably more common. She made my life a living hell. Yeah, okay. Of life, death. I think this one is more common for Americans. That's the point. Yeah. Okay, Heidi, number 3. Right. I'm off. See you later.
Why aren't you wearing the coat? It's freezing out there. You'll catch your death of cold.
Yes. Very common expression every mother, grandmother should know. So you can yell at your grandchildren or children. Don't stick your head out the window, you'll catch your death. Don't walk around in the rain, you'll catch your death. Okay. Sometimes we leave off of cold. Either very common mom to say when she's advising you, well, basically, so you don't get cold. Ask, why do children never feel cold? Not why do never children. What are never children? Why do children never feel cold? No, but they do. They're just better at ignoring it, I think.
I'm not sure. I think you can see mothers all the time yelling at their children. Put on your coat, and the children don't care about cold. I think I have a theory. I think they are younger and their bodies can keep warm better than the older mothers. So we are. So, I heard an expression. The definition of a coat is something a mother puts on her child when she feels cold. So
When you
the child,
cold,
when the mother is cold, she puts the coat
I've
on
heard
the
that
child.
before.
The child never needs the coat. It's the mother who needs it.
You know, your theory is it's totally viable. It's totally reasonable, actually. Absolutely. Children definitely have a higher metabolism. They have a faster heart. That's true. Babies, actually.
Yes, and they are moving all the time. That
They're
may
moving all
be
the
another
time.
reason. Yeah,
Another
you are
reason.
in the park, you are sitting on a bench, but they are playing around, so they never feel cold.
So smaller, and you're absolutely correct. It's easier when you have less extreme. When you're less extreme, less far away from the body. It's easier to heat. That's true. That's why a mouse or a rabbit can survive in the cold winter easily. They're smaller. So you're right. Okay. Anyway, Max, number 4. You're dead right. Okay, Nader. Okay, I know life and death aggression. You're dead right. You're exactly right. You're dead on. Sometimes we say as well. I think you're dead on with that theory, Araceli. Right. Very good. Excellent. Nice one, Nader. Good call there. Okay, Max. So you met my Tony, eh?
Yes, he was a lot of fun. He is real larger than life character, isn't he?
Yeah, very good. Larger than life. Some charismatic personality. Somebody who is really to ignore. Very vocal, very expressive and charismatic, and extroverted, larger than life character. Aaron, number 5. Did you know that Alan collects cigarette packets? He's got hundreds of them. Wow. And the second person responds, yes, I know. It's sad, isn't it? You need to get a life. I find this very amusing. Collect cigarette packets. Get a life, dude. A very common expression. If somebody, has what we perceive to be a very boring, maybe have a very boring life, or they never go out and they're very shy and introverted, or maybe they have a very closed mind. They cannot accept new ideas. They get a life. Oh, come on, get a life. Well, there's quite a few to tell someone to get a life. Maybe somebody's being a jerk to you. Oh, grow up, loser. You say. So there's a number of reasons why you may say that. Okay. I'm pleased to hear your father's out of a hospital. That's good news. Araceli?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was my turn. Yes, considering he was at death's door only last month, he's made a remarkable recovery.
Very good. Yes, we discussed this earlier, actually. Put in the grave, that's right, at death's door. Okay, we use this really when it's actually physically very, very good. Very good. Okay. Rewrite. To rewrite. What expression would you use in the following situations? Heidi, your friend looked very, very ill.
You look like death warmed up.
Very good. Yes. And again, it's a very, very common expression. It's actually extremely common for people to say it about themselves. I feel like death warmed up. Okay. Max, what would you say if your friend is taking a dangerous risk?
You're deciding. I don't know. Six
How about
foot under. You're deciding to go 6 foot under.
You're deciding. Okay, this is dice. Playing with dice.
Dice. I don't know.
We can use dice as a verb to play dice. Okay, the cube with numbers on them or dots on them. To play. All right, you're dicing. A very dangerous risk. Or sometimes we say you're dicing with the devil, or we might say you're playing with fire. If you keep playing with fire, you're going to get burned. We may say, if we're going to give advice, for example, to our friend. Okay, and there. 1 foot in. It's 1 foot in the grave. And 1 foot in the grave, like 1 foot, not a foot measurement. Although I understand, I've never thought about that ever before in my life, but I can understand confusion. I can. Next, you 1 foot in the grave.
Sometimes it's challenging today to understand you. Cut your
Yes.
speech. Cut it out.
Yes,
What do you ask me? What did you ask me?
Oh, I was just asking. You remarked chat box. You also had
Yeah.
this.
In Russian we say something like he had 1 foot into the grove. Yeah, I think he stepped into the grove. 1 foot, only 1 foot step into.
Okay, into the grave.
Into the grave.
Okay. Right. Okay, Nader, what would you say if a friend of yours can't sing at all? One of my wife's cousins, every time they have a party here, birthday party, wedding, any kind of party, they always get a karaoke machine and everyone takes turns singing. It's cultural, it's tradition, it's normal. My wife has one cousin who just, oh my God, it sounds like cats screaming. It's really horrible. It's really of death when she takes the microphone. She can't sing to save life, is what I would tell her. She couldn't sing. She couldn't carry a tune in a basket. Oh, there's a particularly singing idiom. She can't carry a tune in a basket. Othello, can you sing?
Number 4.
Yeah, first sing.
A new hobby has made your life better. A new hobby has what was that? Has given you a new lease of life.
Lease of life, right? Or a new lease on life. Right. Arthel, I also asked if you can sing.
Oh, sorry. I can't.
You can't carry a tune in a basket. Okay. You can't sing save your life.
Well, more or less, but I'm not good at all. I mean, yeah, I don't think I could go.
Okay.
I could save my life.
Okay. Not to save your life. Okay. Max, some interesting idioms they're sharing over there in the text box. Don't quit your day job. Okay.
Very funny.
Yeah, it is funny and very, very common as well. Really, really common. If somebody is showing off talent they really don't have, singing, all right, it would be very common to tell them, you know what, don't quit your job. Okay. All right, don't start a new career of singing, for example. Okay. Okay. Your funeral. Oh, speaking of life and death, Ian, it's your funeral. That's kind of more closely related to number 2 here.
It's American.
It's
American.
What's
Don't quit your day job.
I think so.
I think the same connotation. Don't give up your day's job, something like that. Don't give up the day's job.
Yeah, exactly as you wrote it. Don't quit your day job is exactly how we say it in America. It's extremely common. Everybody knows this. Okay. Speaking of your funeral, right? If your friend wants to take a dangerous risk, I don't know. Maybe he wants to drive a car that has a hole in the gas tank, for example. Fine, go ahead. Funeral. Okay, you're the one that's risking your life. Go ahead. You more or less tell someone to go ahead. Something very, very risky, but as a way of warning them. Okay, fine. It's your funeral. You want to criticize the boss's decision. You want to go right to his and tell him that his last decision is very. Go right ahead. It's your funeral. Oh, okay. So it doesn't actually have to mean you're going to be killed. My second example, perhaps you'll be fired by the. Okay, there's another one. A dead man walking. If you're a dead man walking, okay, basic, for whatever reason, it appears that you don't have to live. Perhaps the person who will confront his boss. There he goes. He's going to go tell the boss exactly what he thinks. Well, there goes a dead man walking. All right. He's not actually going to die, but I think it's very likely that he will be fired. So, all right, the end is near. Might go walking. Or somebody that's quite obvious, taking a big risk. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Review time. If review, got a few minutes. See if we can quickly review. E.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1. Add the missing word.
Fate. Fate worse than death.
Okay, something really awful you don't want to do. Oh, hey there, good one. Another nail in your coffin. You commonly hear somebody as they light up a cigarette. Well, here's another nail in my coffin. They do something which is clearly bad for them. And again, it can be concretely physical health, could be more abstract. Like, okay, he's going to go complain to the boss again. It's just another nail in his coffin. He's going to get fired sooner or later. Very good. Yes, good example. Max, number 2.
I don't know, like death. Give up.
Yeah.
I think it's better.
Good one. Oh boy. Okay. It's supposed to be like death warmed up, or often Americans say like death warmed over. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
death warmed over. I feel awful today. I feel like death warmed over. Okay, Nadir. To blank his life. To save his life. Can't cook to save his life. Number 4, Araceli.
Make my life a misery.
Very good. She's making my life a misery. All right. She's making my life a living hell. Okay, number 5, Heidi.
Mm-hmm. What? 3 or 5?
Sure. 5, please. 5.
Maybe 3 was skipped.
No, save his life. We did that. Nadir got it. Maybe I forgot to say it, actually. You meant
the life and the soul of the party.
Oh, perfect. All right. All right, Max. Number 6.
At death's door.
Very good. All right. Ready. Almost dead. Okay. Physically. They're larger than an elephant. Oh, larger than. He's an amazing person.
For him.
Famous.
Oh.
He's larger than life. Very good. All right, Araceli, the blank of death. Araceli? ready?
Mm-hmm.
Something of death.
Mm. Not leaf roasted this. What? The new leaf? No. Mm. I know kisses, yes. Mafia do that. Mafia members do that. Kiss
The
of
kiss,
death.
the kiss of death. Yes, they do. As a matter of fact, I forgot about that. Right, the kiss of death. They kiss the person before they kill them. I'm Luigi. Mwah, mwah. Kiss both cheeks, not to be killed. Very good. All right, Max. You'll something your death, Max.
You'll I don't know.
You'll catch
Meet
your
your
death.
catch. Yeah.
Catch your. You'll catch cold. Catch your death of cold, or you'll catch your death. Put on a
Oh
jacket,
yeah.
you'll catch your death. Okay. Finally, there, number 10. Blank the life out of me. Frighten or the life out of me. Please remember, scare the pants. Oh my God, scared the pants off me. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for bearing with me with my bit of an internet problem today. I'm sure it'll be better soon. But thank you for your patience, for participation. Bye. See you guys. See you soon.